Good morning, good morning. It is Nemi Batstone here with another quick Facebook Live for morning coffee. And I'm coming to you from Cooks Creek, Manitoba, nice and sunny location, 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. It is a beautiful day finally. It's actually been quite nice the last couple of days. Yesterday I had to take my son to soccer at night, like 6 o'clock. And it was beautiful at our house, nice and calm. It was hot. I'm hot. That's why I don't have a sweater on, so I apologize for that. But it is hot. But I am also over 50, so here we go. So, but it was so warm. And then we got to the field, and it was freezing cold. So I was so happy I brought a sweater. Disappointed I left my blanket in the car. But the winds, those gusty winds. Anyway. Sidebar. So today is Thursday, so we're almost at the end of the week. Yesterday was hump day. I apologize for not sending out my newsletter. I had so many meetings, got completely distracted, didn't look at my to-do list first thing in the morning, which is probably my biggest own fault. And so I will try and make up for it this week. Although I did, if you are not part of my newsletter, I did send you inspiration on Monday, and normally I send those on Wednesdays. So I made a mistake there as well. So please feel free to sign up for my newsletter. It is free. It costs you nothing. And you get to just get inspiration as well as tips. And it gives you all my upcoming event information. So I'm just going to check and make sure we are live and we are good to go. If you are catching the replay, feel free to comment as replay. And as well, don't forget to like and share, because today's card will then be sent to you within a day or two. So usually I do it like a day or two later, only because I want to make sure that, everybody has a chance to watch the replay and as well as comment and get all that information in there. Okay, I can see comments. My volume is on. So let's get started. So just a quick reminder that I have a new catalog launch party happening May 31st. And that is a one-day retreat. It's pretty much a one-day retreat, or I like to call them escapes. And it is in the city in St. Boniface area, Friday, May 31st. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the room for Saturday. But then that allows you enough time to go to the lake on the weekend if you are a Manitoban. And so we are going to play with new product. You get 4 feet of space. I'm going to feed you lunch. So we're going to have a social lunch. And then we're going to have a pasta and salad bar for dinner. And then I will have tons of displays. I participated in 2 swaps, so I should have like a display of inspiration. My BOGO sale is happening too. So you get first dibs, private in person to my BOGO sale, which is buy my retired product and get the new product in equal dollar value for free. So it's like buy one, get one. So you're pretty much getting 2 products, everything retired at 50 and new product at 50% off. So you can look at it that way as well. So if you have questions or comments, please, if you would like the link to register, I think I put it at for the full day, it's like $65 and you get 2 meals. If you can't come till the afternoon, that's okay because you have to work. You still get everything. So looking forward to it and just taking the day. You can craft on whatever you want, or you can participate in my card buffet, whichever you prefer. Okay, so let's get started. Today, I wanted to share with you, because it is May 9 today. So, forgot. Sorry. So today is May 9th, and I wanted to share with you last month's paper pumpkin, because I honestly did not do last month's paper pumpkin. Actually, I was saving it for the long weekend because I'm getting together with my team. For those of us that aren't going to the lake, we are getting together for a one-day event and just crafting all day long again. So that's a perk of joining my team as well. So if you would like to become a prairie grass stamper and participate in a lot of fun activities outside of the Stampin' world, then, make sure you get the starter kit special. Because if you get the starter kit special, then you get invited to all our team meetings, all our events. You also get my
discount. So just a reminder, Prairie Grass Stampers, make sure you use the code because you get $25 off May 31st for the upcoming retreat. So that is big. So Paper Pumpkin, you can buy it monthly. You can get a 3 month subscription, 6 month, or a 1 year. If you get 6 months to a 1 year, you're pretty much getting a workshop. So you get $20 back. I think 6 months is like 198. So then you have to add in like a Tombow glue or something. And then you're at $200, which then means you get host rewards. So you get $20 back. So that's really kind of like $20 off your subscription. Did you know also that our paper pumpkins are you can halt or cancel at any time. So if you buy a 6 month or a 1 year subscription to Paper Pumpkin, you get a you can go into your account and say, no, I don't want this month. I saw a sneak peek of it. It doesn't appease to me. So you can put your Paper Pumpkin subscription on hold. So you don't lose a month and you're always making sure you get what you actually ask for. So we usually get a sneak peek on a 3 month in advance. And as well as they are now doing little add-ons. So I don't have this one's add-on yet. It's still coming in the mail, but it has a butterfly, the word thanks, and all that. This was last quarter. So every quarter they do a little add-on. So again, this was last quarter. So you get these cute little stamps. This one has love. The new one for this quarter has thanks in it. Um, and I wanted to get this done because I need to make lots of Mother's Day cards, and I thought this was an easy and quick and easy way to do it. So you always get an ink spot. So this one is basic gray. I will not use my ink spot personally because I already have a basic gray ink spot that I bring when I go to retreats. But when I get extras like this, I save them and I keep them as prizes for my retreats and my workshops so that other people can benefit from them. And they're great because you can still use them as you can re-ink them with our refills. So they're fantastic to use that way. Now, so I'm going to pull out my basic gray big one and have that handy. I don't need my paper trimmer, so I'm going to move that out of the way. They always come nicely wrapped like this. And then you get, I think, maize. I should have looked it up. I didn't have time to look it up. But I think May Stampin' Up! Or Paper Pumpkin one gets a double. There's 1 month where we get two stamp sets, or maybe we got it already. Oh, it was March. That's right. It was March. Okay, so I'm wrong. So let me just, yeah, it should have been in March, I believe. Okay, so here we go. So here's the beautiful stamp set you get. So this one comes with says sending loving thoughts your way. There's also everything will be okay and surrounding you with love, and there's some gorgeous butterflies. So you open it up. The nice thing about these paper pumpkin kits, they are not like our kit collections in the fact that you do not get a block with every kit. So I just put that aside. So this one I love. I was savoring it, but I can't. So it's got some really nice gold, and I'm turning these into Mother's Day cards. So if you do not have Mother's Day cards yet, which is this Sunday, totally crept up on me. I'm like, oh, and I'm a mother, and I totally forgot it was Mother's Day this weekend. So since I didn't celebrate my actual birthday with my family, that is my husband and children. Look at these beautiful envelopes. That's gold foil on there. Stampers, like that's gold foil, my friends. It's gorgeous. We are celebrating Mother's Day and my birthday and my niece's birthday all at the same time. So we so I get my shmoo cake, which if you don't know, shmoo torte is my favorite. For those of you that don't live in Winnipeg, shmoo is like a Canadian-based cake. It's angel food cake with toasted pecans layered through and whipped cream. So, it's so delicious. So here's another cool thing. Oh, I forgot to order those. Um, they give you a panel, right? Stamping up panel. So I used to have to photocopy Or what I would do is I would always keep this and then stick it into my case. But now I don't have to because they now give you this. So you can just fold this in half and then it goes nice into a 3x3 pouch. And then now you have a place to put all your stamps into, which is fantastic. I'm like, thank you, Stampin' Up, for giving us something we can actually use. Now, you can also go online and download the case cover and print it yourself. So that's super handy. These I keep. So if you are a scrapbooker, these are great for making mini albums. Also, if you are traveling, you can use this as your mat because these are polymer stamps. So this helps you stamp perfectly. So that's available. And then, of course, inside of here, you have a ruler and then all your instructions. So I'll quickly put these three together, but here's the best part. You can cut these and make them into alternative designs that you may want to have. And you know what I also love is they also give you the IKEA version photo instructions. So sometimes these can be complicated to follow, just like IKEA instructions. So note that, and you should be good. So here they're showing you where tape goes on there, and they have even like the little tape symbol. I think that's kind of cute. I don't think I've ever really seen that. And then here they show you in hexagons the where you put dimensionals. I don't see mini glue. Oh, there. And then there's how you would put mini glue dots on. So it's super cute and simple. You have a ruler. So like I say, all you need to pack is a pair of scissors and a block. And usually if you're a first time Paper Pumpkin subscriber, then you get a free block. So that's really nice. So look at this. I'm sorry, but I love this Stampin' Up. Thank you for giving me two sheets because now I can cut this in half and make this one card into four cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I will show you that, but we'll make the one card first so we know what it actually looks like. And then here's our fronts. Yay! So these are super cute. So they're already, you can like, if you wanted to, you could use two versions of this. So this is all gold foil. I don't know if you can tell, but it is literally gold foil. It's all heat embossed in gold. Love it. So you could take this out and cut it out, and I would put gems along here, and you would have another butterfly card. So you can get two out of this one piece. Okay. And then here's our other half. And again, thank you, Stampin' Up, because now I have four card friends again. Ooh. And same with this one. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so we have all our pieces. I'm gonna need my tray. I usually have a dollar store tray. So for those of you that like to shop Dollar Tree for craft hacks, it's another thing I like to pull up in my retreats is give people craft hacks. So you can get one of these beautiful little trays from Dollar Tree. I got this from Dollar Tree. I don't know if they have them at Dollar Rama. That's what they're called here in Canada. So I can put my pieces into here. So there's my, that's a gorgeous butterfly. Look at that. Okay. So then we have these gold pieces. Oh, and this is ready to go. I probably wouldn't fussy cut that, but I would probably just leave it. Or you could cut down the middle and then attach it to a card front. That's another option. And then you have all these extra pieces. Oh, look at that cute little butterfly as well. Oh my, there's lots of butterflies. Okay, so I usually will put all the big ones together and then I don't lose sight of them. Then we have all these labels. I think we have extras. How many does this make? So that's the other bonus in here is they always give you extra. It says 9 envelopes and 9 cards. So if I actually cut those down to 4, that gives me 36 cards. And then I'd have to use my own plain envelopes, which is fine because nobody keeps and displays the envelopes. They only keep and display the card. So that's a bonus. Now you get all these little itty bitty butterflies in different colors. So I'm just going to cut these, pull these out so they're ready. Now, I know we're only here on coffee break, so maybe I'll show you how I can cut. Now, this also gives you and tells you what colors they use. So they use basic beige, basic gray, Lost Lagoon, Moody Mauve, and Champagne. I'm like, oh, I guess Champagne is the gold foil color. So I'm like, what's Champagne? So pull these out. Sorry, it's taking so long, but I don't want to prep those ahead of time. Okay, so these are the four cards we get to make. So here's one with all three butterflies and the half, and then we have the two here with the other half. So I guess that's why we have all the other two butterflies on that piece there to show that. But honestly, I don't want to waste that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these because honestly, I can't. I find it. Oh, I love it. I love the fact that you get both sides of the card showing. So, but I don't want to waste it. So I can instantly now turn this into two cards, 4 1/4, just by cutting it like that. So now I'm saving that for my second card. And I'm going to layer this onto, um, obviously I can layer this onto, what was the color did they say? Lost Lagoon. So there is one card front already. So based on the pattern. And if we copy and paste what they've actually done here, just so I can show you, and then we can do an alternative, is they've taken this one that goes like that. But see how much waste that is? Look at how much prettiness is actually gone from that card. So that's what I don't like. So I could cut that out in the center and then have a second card underneath. You know what? I'm tempted to do that right now. Because you will not see it. You will not see it at all. So if I take this and literally line up is it half an inch? We're gonna even go, let's say 3/4. If I do 3/4, this is probably not the time to do this, is it? So, because it's morning coffee. Okay, so if I cut a square and line it up here at 3/4 on all four sides, I would have another piece on the inside that would allow me to have an alternate. So then I'm not wasting the beauty that is hidden and hidden underneath here. So literally, if I should be good at 3/4. Let's see here. And then 1, 2, 3, so like 3 1/2. And then I turn it again at 3/4 and go 3/4 again. And then at what did I say? Oh, 1, 2, 3. This one would be 4 and 3/4. And then I turn it again, 3/4, 3/4 to 3 1/2. And then turn it one more time to 3/4, and then 4 3/4. Okay, so there, almost made it. So I'm just gonna nick that one there in the corner, and this corner. Just didn't have my blade properly lined up, and this corner. So now I've just created another card base that I can use for another card. And you can put that in any direction you want. So add that to some beige or gold. You can easily put that on here. Look at that, fits perfectly. And have another card. And now this goes here. No one would be the wiser that you took that out. Okay, so we're going to grab that beautiful stamp. I am, just so you know, I am creating on the fly here. I have not pre-created any of this, but last night I was like, oh, I gotta get my paper pumpkin subscription in because my for my next 6 months, because my 6 months lapse is coming up, and I was like, oh, I gotta get the next one. So I didn't even think of it until after. And then I was like, oh, I should share Paper Pumpkin. And you know why I'm sharing this with you today? Because tomorrow, May 10th, is the last chance for you to get your Paper Pumpkin subscription in. So it always closes on the 10th of every month, and that's when you want to then sell. It says surrounding you with love. Okay, that's perfect. Because surrounding you with love is a perfect sentiment for Mother's Day. And then in celebration, we got the Mother's Day, that one's the last one. We got that beautiful sentiment one that, oh, I can't, I'm sorry, I can't remember. It's retired because I can't remember it. And it has a Mother's Day stamp in it. I was going to grab it, but it's in my retired pile right now. So we're going to pull this out. I didn't have enough time. I was rushing. So we're going to stamp that right there. There we go. And then we have to stamp our sentiment. So again, if you are you're not too sure about your table surface, I have a nice mat underneath here. So it's a self-healing mat, so I'm okay with that. But if you don't, then you can just use this as a mat. And it works great. I do these with kit classes with all my Stampin' friends, and it works perfect. And they get a perfect stamp every time. And then what's nice is you can use this also to test. So you're like, oh, that turned out perfect. And then now you can jump in. Oh my God, the end there. And sending loving thoughts your way. Oh, this is the wrong one. So I'm gonna just ink that off. I'm like, wait, that's not the right one. That doesn't, I'm not sending loving. Well, I am sending loving thoughts their way, but that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the surrounding you because, and it also fits better. Sorry, wrong stamp. So lay that flat because it's a polymer. Pick it up and go like that. And let's test it. I always like to test my words first, just in case. And make sure that's straight, or at least somewhat straight. There we go. Beauty. So we have those two. Now, this also comes with its own package of dimensionals. Here we go. So in the image, it says to add dimensionals. 1, 2, 3. Then it says to add dimensionals here. So I'm just going to do a quick check and see how much room I've given myself. Yep, quite a bit. So we're good. So 3/4 was a good measurement. So we got 1, 2. I like to put one in the middle. They say to put one. This picture here shows it on all three, but I like to put one in the middle because then it doesn't sink when it goes and gets mailed out. Like so. And then all we have to do now is assemble. So I'm going to leave that middle one first because I need a card base. 4, 5, 6. Maybe I'll use beige, or I could use basic gray. It's Lost Lagoon. I could use Lost Lagoon as well and go tone on tone, like so. Beauty. And then now it says to use these minis and put 5 butterflies on there. 5 butterflies, 5 flutterbies. So we've got 2 pink ones, or Moody Mauve. Looks like we've got 2 Moody Mauve. We've got 1 Lost Lagoon. Oh, yep. 1 Lost Lagoon, 1 basic beige. There we go. And then 1 mini size one, which is the basic gray. So then we're going to stick our sentiment. I probably would also add ribbon crumb cake would look really good with this. The linen thread crumb, so you got like a nice crumb cake. And then stick that in the middle, it shows, right roughly around there. And then we use these guys to put onto the back. Now, I'm not a big fan of these. I prefer to use the roll. So if you have this, you would need your take your pick tool is what I find useful. But if you do not have your take your pick tool, you can also use a toothpick. So, when you're at the cottage or you're wherever, just grab a toothpick somewhere, um, or at a local restaurant and grab a toothpick so that you can use these, easily pick these up because they're not fun to pick up with just your fingers. So I don't know, my fingers are fat, so I need I need more stability. My fingers would just not get those off. So you take your pick tool, it's perfect for these. So I'm just picking that off. So there we go. So has anybody started gardening yet? Oh boy. I have 3 gardens I need to clean and I need to get tons of soil. I'm super excited because of the fact that um, we're done pretty much the exterior of our home, which now means all these big pieces of equipment or bobcats and things like that are not driving over my yard anymore. And that allows me to now be able to finish up on my yard work. I lost quite a few perennials, gave tons of perennials away. So, I'll be advertising on my personal page, asking anybody that needs their perennial split to share with me. Because that's the easiest and greatest way to get things, I think. You know, don't want to waste. There we go. So I still have plenty. So usually you get way more dimensionals like adhesive than required. And so that's really nice. And then that one goes there. And there we go. We have a finished card front, which, by the way, gave us 2 extra pieces to create. So I just went from 9 cards to now 11 by just having 2 more pieces. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? So I could easily take this now, and I'm going to grab. I had basic beige sitting here because remember, we just used basic beige yesterday. Here we go. So I'm going to grab basic beige and off to the side here. Sorry about that. I am going to cut this in half because we're no longer using the card base that was given in our paper pumpkin kit because it's just too pretty to waste. And we'll fold this. Uh-oh. I apologize if the doorbell rings. It's only because UPS is here for a delivery. Woohoo! And then that goes on the front like so. So now I can just take this. I can remove that one that I added in the middle there. And I can take my liquid glue, Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue, add that all along the edge, and then line this up right to the front of my card because I didn't trim it, right? So you could use white as well if you prefer white as a card base. And we're done. And again, we have 3 pieces. So 1, 2, 3. So I have this other added card base. So let's just score this because I suck at just, folding in half. I'm just not that type of person who can do that. But then I'm going to take this and we're going to cut this in half. So we're going to go to 2 1/8 because that's half of 4 1/4, just in case. Just in case you need the math, because I always forget the math, but I do it all the time. So for me, it's easy to remember. I'm going to burnish that. I should have burnished the other one. So don't forget to like, share, and comment, and then I will send you one of these gorgeous cards in the mail as well. And so this can go right there. Ta-da! And then we have another instant card. Now we could take, let's see here. We could take one of these butterflies because I think they gave us one, two, three. They gave us four. And I believe we only need, yeah, so we only need three and they gave us four. So I can stick this one here like so. And then they gave us one, two, three. They gave us four of these. So I can take one of these and you use it as my sentiment as well. Or just put a sentiment right here. That's another option. Is I can just take this like this. And where's my sentiment? We can stamp some butterflies on there as well. So we can do that as well. So this is my alternate. I am whipping this up, by the way, without thinking. So um, just so you know, I did not have a pre-design for this. So I hope this turns out. Da, da. Now, if you want, you could also add ribbon and dimensionals. I think that would be a good plan. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be like really bad here. And I'm going to take, oh, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. So let's grab, I don't know, let's grab some Moody Mauve. I wonder if I have scrap. Let me just double check and make sure I don't have scrap. There it is. Because if I have scrap, nope. Oh, wait, I do. I don't think it's long enough though. Nope, not long enough. So I'm going to grab a full sheet here and I'm just going to take a half inch off. Oops. Sorry, I just dropped it on the floor. Got it. And we're going to add this here to the side. Like so. So that'll be our little, I don't know, I'm just trying to whip this up here. Then we have this. Then we have this gorgeous butterfly. And then we can also put a couple more up there. Or we can just take one of these. Well, let's do both. Just gonna grab a mini block and some basic beige, which I believe I have sitting right here. Awesome. I guess I could have used my basic gray as well. Or the basic. Yeah, I could use, so you could use the basic gray. And I'm just gonna put some splatter marks throughout. Do a few dark ones here and there. Not sure what's there. That's good enough. Excuse me. Can I still order this kit? No, you cannot order, but you can order the refill. So the refill will not come with the stamp set, which you can actually be fine with, and which would then come with this. So if there is a refill kit available, you will pretty much get everything that was here except the stamp set. And I know you have plenty of stamp sets. So you should be good for sentiments or whichever. So you can definitely do that. And there we go. And then this just goes right over top. So we'll just add a strip right about there. I'm just using my card front as a guide. And we'll just trim off the rest. Normally I would not do that. Just an FYI. So you could also do ribbon if you wanted to. Make sure we're straight. Yeah. Oh, I could have took my card and did it this way as well, and then put my butterfly. We could even still, we can still do that. Look, look, look. We can even go like this, or even like this, and then put our butterfly here. So that's an option as well, but I'm just gonna stick to my design because, I'm already there. So we'll cut that off. I'm like, we only have so much time for coffee break. Okay, and we gotta get back to work. So that goes there. This goes here. So I'm gonna use dimensionals. Where's our dimensionals that came with the kit? 2, 3. So that way it doesn't flatten when I mail this to you, because I will not keep this. The rest, I'm going to make more of these, and then everyone will get them. Well, whoever gets them. And I think that would look really good right there. And then we'll add the other 2 butterflies, 2 smaller ones up top. Now it does come with another butterfly, so we could stamp Moody Mauve butterflies on here as well. I think that would look cute too. And we'll stick that there. I'm trying to decide if I should do, yeah, I'm going to do wings up. So I'm just going to take, where's my scissors? These are my glue scissors. I'm going to curl those ends. So then I'm going to stick dimensionals on them to keep them up. I won't do one there because this is going to kind of float right under. So it's right about there. And then one over there. And then in the middle, we're going to take those 3. I'll put these down the middle. Now you could also take embellishments. So if you've got a bunch of gems lying around, you can use those on here as well. Even add in that Lost Lagoon or Moody Mauve if you've got the 2023, 2025 in color embellishments. I think that would look fantastic as well. And then we'll push that in the middle so then the wings still kind of lift up. And there you go. We have an instant card. Then we'll grab a couple of the smaller ones that have Moody Mauve in them. And then we can add these here as well. And now we've got some dimension. I think I'm going to put those on dimensionals. Or should I not? Oh, I can curl the ends on these. Okay, maybe not. Because then the big guy doesn't shine as much. There you go. Flip. Ta-da! Okay, so the next paper pumpkin, let me look it up. I forget what we get for me. I will post it on my Facebook page because they've given us a sneak peek, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I'll go the other way so this butterfly looks like it's flying the opposite direction. There we go. So we did 2 cards. So we followed the instructions on this one, but remember I cut out the center and then I also cut off the back. So we're not going to waste these. I love it, but at the same time, nobody display, you don't really see the back unless you pick up the card. So I'm going to cut these all up so I have multiple and use my own butterfly stamp to get them. And then now we have 2. And then we still have, so now we just turned 1 card into 1, 2, 3. And then where's my other piece? I had it here. 4. Because remember we cut out the middle? Sorry, I just lost it. So we have 4 pieces that now can go and be turned into a card. So we went from 9 to 3 more. I have it here somewhere. 9 to 3 more, so that's 12. And we still haven't cut up the other pieces. And then we're going to run out of envelopes, but that's okay. Just use normal envelopes. So now this can go with this gorgeous card. Look at that. That's so beautiful. How pretty is that? Good morning, Barb. How are you today? How you feeling? We've got that. So this was the original. We cut out the center, and I'm missing that piece somewhere here on my crazy messy desk because I just shared it with you. So that makes one additional card. Then we created an alternate real quickly. That's two. And then we have this piece still to create. So that's three. And so then we went from 9 cards to 12 instantly in 30 minutes. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to continue on and turn the rest of these into Mother's Day card. So it says surrounding you with love. And then on the inside, I'm going to stamp a butterfly and put Happy Mother's Day on there and then send those out to a bunch of mothers that I know. And then plus one for my mom, one for my sister-in-law's mom because I'll be seeing her, and then one for my sister-in-law that I'll be seeing this weekend as well. So quite a few. Okay, so can you order me the refill? Absolutely. I am placing an order, so I am ordering my own Stampin' Up refill or prescription subscription, not prescription. So I will add it for you, Kathy. No problem. Okay, so thanks for joining me this morning. I have to take off and run some errands and then hopefully get some gardening in before soccer tonight. So I hope, and obviously I have to a lot of Mother's Day cards to make. So I hope that has inspired you to consider ordering our next paper pumpkin kit. I should have had that ready, but I didn't have time. So I will post the next paper pumpkin kit for June or May, sorry, May, because this one was April's. So May 10th is the cutoff date. That's tomorrow. So you have until I think midnight tomorrow to order May's, and I will post a picture of it. And then you can also order 3 month, 6 month, 12 month subscriptions. And you can also halt those at any given point in time. So I hope you consider our paper pumpkin kits, and I will try and share another alternative when the next kit comes out. So thank you for joining me. Have a great sunny and day. Get some vitamin D in, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Happy stamping. Bye.